We actually put a lot of time and energy into designing the interview process here at Humi, just as we would any other experience. The idea is that if we articulate the problem that we need to solve, just like we would when we are looking at shipping product, and in the interview process, the problem that we're looking to solve is to hire the best talent for a given role. The better we are at defining the problem, the better we'll be at intentionally designing an interview process as a solution to be able to solve that problem, to be able to find the best fit candidates for the role, culturally for Humi, and ultimately for that candidate themselves. So all of our UX interviews, whether they be for a researcher, for designer, for IC, or for leadership, all follow a similar flow. And that flow is an opportunity to first meet with our recruiter, Karen. It's an opportunity to get a first touch and a first look at what Humi is like. I think it's really important for candidates to be able to meet and connect with folks outside of just the UX team to be able to assess whether we're all living and breathing by the same Humi values and principles, or if that's just a one-off. So the first conversation with Karen is just to get to know Humi a little bit more about the role and so on, but also for us to understand a little bit more about the candidate. What are you as a candidate looking for? There must be something that's drawing you either away from where you currently are or to Humi. And it's really important that as early on in the process as possible, we understand what it is that you're looking for. We don't want to waste anybody's time, and we want to make sure that there's good fit throughout the entire process. Once we've assessed that, yes, there's something here on both sides and still interesting, the next step would be to have a one-on-one conversation with myself. As heading up the UX team, I get a good read on that individual, their skill set, how they think about design or research, depending on what the interview is for. And from there, we move on to portfolio review, a design exercise to really more understand the individual's collaboration style and how they think on the fly. And then there's an opportunity to meet other folks from the rest of the product organization, whether that be in product management or engineering, because at the end of the day, those are the people that you'll also be working with. So this is the general flow that all of our interviews go through. And I think that it's really important to spend the time, not only as a candidate, but also as a hiring team, to make sure that this is going to be the best decision for both sides. We spend too much of our lives in work not to place the energy and the time to make sure that it's the next best thing for both folks. We want to make sure that everybody's excited going into the next job opportunity.